I'm Jarvis. I'm a life coach and NLP practitioner, and I help people enhance their careers, their personal lives, their relationships, the relationships they have with themselves by looking at confidence, communication, and boundaries in order to help them live their big life. So I want to help you live your big life. And if you like my content, please remember to subscribe and ring the notification bell below. You've got nothing to lose and potentially a big life to gain. So just go and do it, and I'll speak to you later. Today I'm going to talk to you about coaching and mentoring and how they're different and what it is and why it's important to know the difference. Actually, that's the main thing. So online at the moment, all I'm seeing is confused people. I see coaches who are confused because they've done some coaching, they've maybe done it through work, or they've done a limited coaching program, but they haven't ever been explained what the difference between a coach and a mentor is. I'm seeing it from clients who come to me and say, oh, I booked a coach, paid X amount of money for a coach, but they didn't coach me, they mentored me. They wanted me to follow their strategy, and I didn't want to follow their strategy. I've got my own strategy. I just needed some help and support to draw out my skills and put my strategy into place. And it's getting really complicated because people are not understanding the difference. So I'm here to tell you what the difference is. If you want a coach is there to draw out your skills. They're there to listen to you. They're there to champion you. They're there to do what you want, not guide you, be guided by you. So if my clients come to me, they come to me because they know where they want to get to. They know they've got the skills to get there. They're just not doing it, or they're not getting there quicker, or maybe there's just some things that are not quite set up. But then during the coaching, we draw out any skills gaps. So I had a skills gap. When I was working with my coach, we identified my skills gap. When I identified my skills gap, I found the person to fill my skills gap. That was not a coach. That was a mentor who had the knowledge for the skills gap that I had and could provide that for me. So I found the skills gap through coaching. I then went and paid actually for a program to fill the skills gap. But when we're coaching, we ask what resources. That could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be a business person that you know. So skills gaps aren't always filled by paid programs. Sometimes they're filled by people you know and you just haven't thought of. So we're there to draw those things out and help you to find the skill, but not to supply it as a coach. Now, a mentor is there to supply it. So they supply their knowledge. That's what a mentor does. Unfortunately, people are getting very mixed up in the online world and they're calling themselves coaches when they're mentors. So people are going to them for coaching and they're getting mentoring and they're being told what to do, but they don't want that. Or they're going to a coach and a coach isn't explaining to them what coaching is, and they're expecting a mentor. They're expecting somebody to tell them a strategy, to tell them what to do, to tell them what direction to go in. And that is not what a coach does. So they're going to a coach who is a coach. The coach isn't explaining to them what coaching really is. They're expecting a mentor, and then they're getting really fed up because they're not being mentored and the coach isn't telling them what to do. And the coach is saying, well, it's not for me to tell you, it's for you. And they go, well, I need you to tell me. This is a skills gap. At that point, it is your coach's job to point you in the direction of, this is a skills gap. Where are your resources? Who can help you fill this skills gap? That is not my job as a coach. So many people coach and mentor, and that's fine. I do a bit of mentoring within my coaching, normally on mindset things and based on my knowledge of NLP. But when I'm doing that mentoring, I do let my clients know that this is not coaching, this is mentoring. So when you're looking for a coach or a mentor, ask them very, very clearly, what do you want? If you want a clear strategy and a clear direction and you want them to teach you, so it is a parent-child relationship with mentoring, so you want them to teach you what they know, ask that very clearly. What are you going to teach me? If you want a coach, which is a side-by-side partnership, so as a coach, we are not above you, we're not below you, we walk by your side and we help you through. And if that's what you're looking for, be very, very clear that they're not going to be telling you what to do, because either way is really frustrating if it's not what you want. So please, when you're looking for coaches or mentors, ask the question, how are you going to do it? What are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me anything? And if the answer is no and you want them to tell you something, they're not the right person for you. If the answer is yes, but you don't want to be told things, because a lot of people know for themselves and don't want to be told things. Who likes being told what to do? A lot of the time, you know it, you're just not getting there quickly enough. Coach gets you there quicker. So that's my little bee in a bonnet about coaching and mentoring, and it's getting very confusing online because coaches are calling themselves mentors, mentors are calling themselves coaches. People think they're all the same thing. They're not the same thing. And if you're paying a lot of money for something, make sure you know what you are getting and ask the questions. And hopefully this little video can help you understand what the differences are and make an informed choice. That's all for today. If you loved it, subscribe below or hit the notifications bell. If you want more details on how to work with me to find your big life, there's some information in the description below. Check it out, and I'd love to work with you. Let's see how we can get your big life moving.